In this section, we are going to create the Wow Facebook emoji. To start, we need to open our project file. Go to File, then Open, or use the shortcut Ctrl+O. Look for the Wow folder, then choose your version and open the file. Use the space keyword to have that little hand that will help you to grab the artboard and move it in the way that will make creating the project easier for you. Now we need to open the swatches palette which I create for that specific course. So look for the swatches palette, and if you can't find it here, go to Window, then look for swatches and make sure it has a check mark like mine. Now go to swatches, left click here, then go to the bottom, hover your mouse over the open swatches library, then go and click in other library and search for the source files. I have them here in my desktop. Source files. Look for the basics folder, choose your version and select the FB emoji colors, and here we have our FB emoji colors swatches. Now what we need to do is first start creating the circle, then we will create the mouth, then the eyes, and we will finish by creating the eyebrows. To create the mouth, we will use the ellipse tool. Go to your toolbar, select the ellipse tool, you'll find it here, then click on your artboard. In the pop-up window, put 100 pixels both in the width and height, then click OK. Now we need to put the yellow color for the fill. Make sure the circle is selected. Go to your swatches and select the yellow color. If you had a problem with the stroke, for example like that, you give it a color. Stroke, select the stroke. I'm just explaining if you face a problem with the stroke appearing. All you need to do is selecting the circle, click on stroke, then choose none. So you would have only the fill color for the circle here, and put the yellow color. So now that's all. We finished our first video in that section. See you in the next video. Now let's create the mouth of our emoji. To create the mouth, let's go to our toolbar and choose the ellipse tool. Then click in the artboard. Let me show you something. Like if you go to your toolbar, you'll find the rectangle shape here. So don't be confused, just right click on the rectangle shape and you will find the ellipse tool here with the shortcut L. Then click in your artboard and in the width put 28 pixels and in the height put 38 pixels, then click OK. Let me zoom in. So use the selection tool. The fill is selected. The stroke is none. Now go to your swatches and give it the black color. With the selection tool, we'll move that mouth shape and drag it here in the middle, like that. And in this way we've created our mouth. You can like adjust it a bit, like you can move it down using the arrow key, the down arrow key. I think we need to do that more. One time, do that another time. I think that looks just fine. See you in the next video. In this video we will create the eyes for our emoji. We will use the ellipse tool. Go to your toolbar, select the ellipse tool, click in your artboard, then put 40 pixels in the width and 20 pixels in the height, then click OK. You can see that the eye here in our project is rotated. So what we are going to do is to select that eye and go to Object, then Transform, then Reflect. In the angle here we will tape 352 degrees and click OK. So we've created the eye. Let me zoom in so we can see what's happening. Now select the eye and move it and position it in on top of our yellow circle. We need to see if the eye is similar to the eye in the first project. I think the position here is good. I think that's good. Now what we need to do is to create another eye using the reflection tool. Select first the eye, go to your toolbar, select the reflection tool. You will find here a the rotate tool instead, so just right click and choose the reflect tool. Then place your cursor or that plus sign on the top anchor point of the yellow circle, we need also to click and hold the Alt keyboard and then click in our mouse. In the window that will appear, click vertical, then click copy. So in this way we've made the eyes for our wow emoji. See you in the next video. Now let's create the eyebrows of our emoji. We are going to use the arc tool. Now go to your toolbar and click here, choose the arc tool, then click in your artboard. In the pop-up window, put 9 pixels. In the x-axis and in the y-axis, put also 9 pixels, and keep the other settings are as they are, then click OK. Now we've created a small shape. We need to add a stroke, so select the stroke and go to the swatches and select the yellow color. Now zoom in to see the stroke better. Now what we need to do is to go and look for the stroke palette. Here I have the stroke palette. If you can't find it, go to window, look for the S letter to make it easier to find the stroke palette. So you can see that I have a check mark in my stroke palette. Now in the stroke palette, put in the weight 4 pixels. Let me select the shape. It is selected. 4 pixels, and in the cup, choose round cup. So here we've added the weight and we've made the cup rounded. What we need to do now is to rotate the shape to look like an eyebrow. So go to Object, then Transform, then click Rotate. In the angle, type 225, then hit OK. Now let's zoom out. Actually, we need to put the black color here. So go to our swatches and select the black color. Now move the eyebrow and place it on top of the eye. I think that position is fine. Let me see the original. Work. I think that place is good. That should be fine. So now what we need to do is To create a copy of that eyebrow, select first the shape using the selection tool, then choose the reflection tool from here, then click on Alt and hold, then position that plus sign here in the top anchor point or the middle of the yellow circle, then click with your mouse. In the reflect window, select vertical, then click copy. So in this way we've created our wow Facebook emoji. So that's all for that section. See you in the next section.